Hi, Gemini. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for August 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in August and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, some months your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This video is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Gemini, now onto your August 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have, Gemini, is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is receiving an inheritance or money coming to you through family channels, like a gift of cash. It could also be you working with your partner together to build up a strong financial foundation for your family, like a family legacy. It could be winning money. You could be getting a raise. You could experience some disputes about money with family members. Now, this could be over an inheritance, an estate that was settled. It could also be like maybe family members feel like one party owes the other party money. I feel like, and if you're not having a dispute, you could be watching how things are rolling out financially within your family unit. You could be involved or getting on board with distribution of money within your family. So you could be the power of attorney in the family. You could be the executor or executrix. You could be somebody that is in some other way responsible for the division of money within your family. Some of you may be part of wanting to sell off. This could also be in a divorce situation if it's not an estate and inheritance. Because I'm also getting some of you may want to sell things off and then money's divided. And that can happen when two people are divorcing and dividing an estate. It can also happen in an estate that's getting settled when somebody's deceased. Some of you Geminis are going to be lucky and somebody new comes in for you in a romantic way, a new romantic partner, and they're coming in with money. They may have a great job, a great career, or they may have been raised with money. I do feel by the time August is over, for many of you, you're going to feel relieved and more at ease and feel better about what kind of financial situations are going on in your life. You may see more money in your bank account. You may also see more money that you have to deal with and become accountable for. Like, you know, maybe you need to change your investments or take out new investments if you don't have any, or switch them around, like I said. And you may even be involved with people that are very astute in the buying and selling of property, and whether it be personal property or land and home property. So you may be dealing with somebody that is good at that. That's good at doing estate sales, or lawyers that are involved in, the division of money and property. So you could even be writing your own will. You could be working on how your things are going to be divided in the future. The next card in your reading you have is the Hanged Man, and this is being in limbo. It's a card that symbolizes not moving forward, not moving backward, being in a state of suspended animation and having to draw strongly from your own psychic ability and intuition when the Hangman shows up. You may have a lot of mixed feelings about what's going on in that Ten of Pentacles card. And you may also feel like your hands are tied, and in some ways you may feel like you can't complete something. So it may be like why it came up that you may be dealing with somebody that's good at selling, you know, estate sales or division of property, possibly lawyers, because maybe some of what you're trying to do, you can't do it fully, or your hands are tied. And you know, this could be for some of you why the Hangman shows up. You may also feel like you're vibrating to a different energy than the people that you are dealing with in your, if it's a divorce and things are separating, or if it's an estate and things are separating, or if it's to do with some other situation where the division of money, you may feel like you're vibrating at a different frequency than the people you're dealing with. And you may feel like you have to tighten your belt and be more stringent with your spending until like the dust clears and money gets settled. And you may really have to be on point where you're writing things down, like this needs to get taken care of, and this thing needs to happen, and then these steps need to occur, and you know, this should get sold, and that should get sold, and this needs to get divided. Like, I feel like you're going to be like the taskmaster, the one that's on point with, you know, like making lists and keeping track of who gets what or who should get what, or the order that things should be handled. Like, I see you making lists, numerical lists with things next to it. In some ways, you may even feel like in August, some of the situations going on in your life, you could even feel like you're a little spaced out. Like, you may feel like, even though I see on one hand, I feel like you're going to be really regimented and clear and, you know, putting things in order and things in getting things in alignment and trying to get things straightened out. But on the other hand, I pick up maybe some of you are going to feel that way, and the other Geminis are going to feel like, woo, like you're kind of spaced out. And not necessarily from drugs or alcohol, or though it could be because of that, but it could be spaced out because of all the things that are going on around you. Could make you feel like kind of dazed. That comes up here also. And you may also have the feeling like, do you have friends or frenemies? You may also feel like people push and pull you around, like they like you one minute, then they're aggravated at you the next. So you could feel jerked around by people. Like one minute you're their best friend, or they're real close to you and happy with you, and the next minute they're ignoring you or they're aggravated with you and pushing you away. And this could be family members doing it. It could be your friends doing it. So the next card you have in your reading, I'm sorry you don't have a good card here, Gemini. Your August cards look a little rocky, sort of. But we have to wait and see what my guides say. You have the Three of Swords next. And the Three of Swords is, in the old days of tarot, this would have been called the divorce card. It can be three people in a love relationship, so there could be infidelity, cheating. This could also be a divorce. It could be some other type of heartbreak or sadness that you're having to deal with in August. I feel that some of you Geminis are going to find out that somebody you've been dealing with has been dishonest with you. Like misleading you, leading you to believe something, but it's really some other situation. And I feel that however you find out, it's kind of like you find out in a hard way, in an unpleasant way, possibly in an abrupt way. And you may feel like you don't know what you want to do about it. You may also feel up in the air, and you may not trust this person anymore. I go back to this card. So for some of you, you feel like the Hanged Man because of what comes up in the Three of Swords card. For some of you, this could actually be a family member that's lied to you and deceived you. It could be one of your siblings. It could also be somebody at your job that is deceiving you or misled you, that is kind of a cutthroat and an opportunist. So a cutthroat opportunist at your job could have been misleading you or deceiving you in some way. But for some of you, it could be family. But, you know, it's a general reading, Gemini. I highly recommend, if you know your rising sign, to watch your rising sign, because many people say their messages of their rising sign are coming to them, even their moon sign. I do get that from some people. So really, if you can watch your rising sign and your moon sign, you may be able to flesh out what exactly is happening here in the Three of Swords, more than what I'm giving you right here. I keep getting somebody shows their true colors to you this month, and it's going to be distressing to you, or heartbreaking to you, or disappointing to you in some way. This could even be where you gave some kind of power that you had yourself over to somebody else, because I hear the collective consciousness of Gemini going, I never should have given my power away or trusted that person. So you may have given some kind of power you had and trust over to someone that now you're finding out like they misled you or lied to you, deceived you in some way. And it's weird because my guides are saying this is like something that starts to unravel and unfold. Although they did say that some of you find this out in a very abrupt and unpleasant way, it may still take a while for all of the pieces to unravel and unfold. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. The fourth card you have in your reading for August of 2022 is the Eight of Swords, and this is feeling trapped and bound to some kind of situation that you can't see how to get out of it. You may really be able to get out of it more easily than you think, but you may not be able to see that clearly in August. So you could feel trapped by something. This could also be you trapped in your own mind and being trapped in an emotional prison. You may feel like you got to figure things out. Like you may feel like, I have to figure things out and get myself out of this tenuous, upsetting, uncertain position. And you may feel like you're not sure which way to go, because you may feel like some of the avenues that you want to pick and choose are blocked in some way. You could also feel like there's a lot of people putting you in this trapped position where they're not allowing you, or they've blocked you from doing certain things that you want to do or take care of. You could feel that some people around you, it could be more than one, it could be one person or more than one person, is kind of doing some behaviors that would be considered spite. Like they may feel like certain ways or certain thoughts about you, so they could be doing some things back at you because they're being spiteful. If you have a channel on the internet, you could, or even on a social media platform, you could be getting shadow banned for some reason right now. You could also feel like you're upset because there have been some kind of people that are looking into your accounts. You could have felt hacked. You could have been hacked. But there could be people looking into your accounts, like maybe somebody hired a forensic attorney and they're looking into your business, your accounts in some way. And you could feel accounts or banking or financing, dealing with different financial entities could be on hold or put on a block on you right now. Remember, I'm talking to Gemini here, right? But it could be Gemini rising I'm talking to. I could maybe be talking more to the Gemini moons. It could be Gemini sun. I can't discern that in these general readings. Again, I'm going to recommend you watch your rising sign or your moon sign. And remember, many people write me and say, what I said a year ago is happening to them now. So I highly recommend, if you're bored one day and you're cooking or cleaning or driving in your car or somewhere, jogging, if you go back and listen to what I said for you in August of 2021, that stuff may be happening to you right now. And the stuff I'm saying right now, for some of you, could happen a year later. That is the way psychic readings work, even private psychic readings. And I feel like you're going to be taking noticeable account of everything, like anything that's being done, like people investigating your account or any blocks that are put on anything, or if you're being shadow banned, or, you know, if there's been a forensic attorney hired, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be making lists about that. You're going to make note of everything that anybody is doing to you that you feel is unfair, unjust, because you may use that to your advantage at a future date. Your outcome card of this reading is the Seven of Rods, and this is closing the door on negative communication or negative energy coming at you, or keeping it at bay. It could also mean taking the moral high ground in a situation. You can have a lot of people, or a few people, or maybe even only one person, expressing some real negative thoughts about you or to you, about what you do or what you say or how you handle things. And you could feel a little attacked in August. And your reading kind of indicates that here and there in the spots, where you could feel like people are ganging up on you. And you may want to stop communicating with some people, because my guides are saying you may want to block them. So you may, if there are people on social media coming at you, you may block all those accounts. If it's coming to you through text messages and phone calls, you may want to block their numbers. That kind of activity is highly likely for some of you Gemini's sun, moon, or rising sign people, that you are going to block people in August. Some of you, my guides are saying, you may want to start up again or start over again somewhere else. So if you're having problems with your neighbors or family members in your area, or, you know, or if it's at a job you don't like and there's people that are problems for you there, you may want to start over somewhere else. You may want to get a new job. You may want to move to a new neighborhood. You may want to start a new career or start a new life somewhere else. Like, I don't know, it'll be up to you, Gemini, what you want to do, but my guides say some of you Geminis will want to start over in some way somewhere else. And some of you Geminis may really be looking to have some leverage, because some of you, now this is going to be a wacky thing to say, some of you may want to put certain people in jail, or have them have legal repercussions. If it's not jail, it could be lawsuits or some other kind of legal repercussions. You may feel that way about some of these people. Some of you Geminis may be experiencing weird paranormal things going on around in your home. Like, you know, your keys are on the table, you put them on the table, you go back to get them and the keys are not there. You turn your house upside down, you cannot find them, they're not there. And so you have to use a spare keys, and then you go back and 2 days later, the keys are sitting right there where you left them. And you know they weren't there when you looked for them. Or you may see pictures fall off the wall, or, you know, you could have some poltergeist activity in your home or other kind of spiritual activity. That could be many things. You could hear somebody walking up and down the steps. Somebody could be knocking on your door and then there's nobody there. Hearing music, smelling smoke or perfume or something else in your house, and you know there's nobody else in there but you. Like, you know, be on the lookout for spiritual activity around your home. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Geminis to work with, use, or wear in the month of August 2022 is Desert Sunset Jasper. It brings good fortune and stabilizes personal energy. It's an excellent stone for grounding. It brings gentleness, relaxation, and contentment, and compassion, nurturing, and this stone helps enhance tranquility, comfort, and healing. Wow. Based on your cards, I'd say, Gemini, you would definitely benefit from having a piece of Desert Sunset Jasper. It's going to help you see things really clearly, especially the intentions and the motivations of other people you're dealing with around you. It would be a very good gemstone for you to take some kind of pause or meditative state or resting. If you do that, you could put it on your third eye, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra. It's also going to be a good gemstone to help you feel more together, more aware. And if you're a Gemini, like, you know, you've got the twins going on, it's like the integrating of the two twins, bringing two halves of yourself together and being more stable and grounded. It's a good gemstone if you're wearing it or carrying it, or like in your pocket or in your bra, or if you're wearing it. It's going to help you look out for and notice and be aware of potential pitfalls, you know, like things to avoid. You're going to be more alert to things to avoid. So based on your reading, Gemini, I would highly recommend you get a piece of this Desert Sunset Jasper. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get some of the special video series that I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look into very specific topics and use a variety of divination tools, the most recent video series I've recorded, those links are posted down below in the description box in the Show More section below each video. And they're also, the links are on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. There you can scroll down the videos page, see all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on the zodiac sign you want, whether it's your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, I'm just going to name a few of the video series I have posted down below because there's going to be a long list and you're not going to want to listen to me rattling off all of them, but my most recently recorded video series is my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2022 for each sign of the zodiac. I used 5 different tarot cards. The first card's going to show you what is influencing your love life. The second card will be what's new in your love life. The third card will be what's the challenge for you. The fourth card will be the advice. And the fifth card will be the outcome for the second half of this year of 2022. And then I pulled a psychic tarot for the heart oracle card for you to complete the reading. My psychic crystal readings for August 2022 for each sign of the zodiac, that link is also down below and on my website. And it is a continuation of the psychic tarot readings that I do here on YouTube. So if you want to see what else I got for your sign for August, you may want to get those psychic crystal readings. Also, my psychic crystal readings for July 2022, that link's also below, because remember, I say timing is different for all of you. So you may want to get last month's reading if you didn't get it yet, because those predictions could be happening to you this month. Also, my career and finance psychic tarot readings for psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions go out 12 to 18 months and from April of 2022 through until the end of October of 2023. So if you want to see what's going on in your career and finance area of your life, you might want to check those readings out. And my mid-year psychic tarot update for 2022. We're now in the second half of this year. If you didn't get it yet, you may want to get your sun sign or your rising sign, if you can do it, to see what's coming up in the second half of this year for you. As I said, there's many other video series links down below. You might want to check them out if you haven't gotten them yet, and look into what my spirit guides had to say for you in those. And if you would like to donate to my channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link down below posted beneath all the video links that is connected to PayPal. And a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here in a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use usually tarot cards, sometimes oracle cards or my crystal, and write 5 paragraphs worth of predictions. Many people find that these messages resonate with them, and you may find they resonate with you as well. So I hope to see you over there on my social media pages as well. And please know, if anybody ever contacts you on social media and claims to be me and asks you if you would like to have a reading, please know it is not me. I do not contact any followers on social media to see if they would like a reading. Please report them and block them, because it is not me. I only work from my very long wait list, which I closed in 2018, and my long cancellations list. If you want to read details about how I schedule my private readings, I'm only able to do a few a month anymore. So I don't get through I don't get through these 2 wait lists very quickly. But you can find the information on my website at theluckymermaid.com on my scheduling page. All the information on how to get on the cancellations list is on that page. So I hope you have absolutely amazing energy that comes to you this month of August 2022. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.